Hey, welcome to the Y&Y's YouTube channel. My name is Angela and all of the places you can find me should be linked in the description box below this video. Welcome to a Y&Y Extra, and something exciting and quite unexpected has happened. So I'm out on a little adventure today. As you know, I have until recently run a bricks and mortar yarn shop, and the lease ran out on the building that I was renting, and I'm transitioning over to an online shop. But I have an opportunity to try to keep Yarn and Yarns going on the high street as well, which is super exciting. A local business reached out to me and said that during lockdown they've been renovating their premises, and they had a small concession area that I could rent, so that I can keep a face-to-face in-person presence for my local customers. So I'm on my way to try and set up there today. It's amazing. It's daunting because as I'm recording this, it's the end of August, and this is the week that I'm also clearing out the existing premises and trying to get information together to set up my website and recovering from a bout of sciatica. So yeah, it's all going on. But I'm on my way to the new premises now. I'm halfway up the road. I'm just randomly stood in the street recording because it occurred to me as I was halfway here that maybe I should make a record of what's going on. So yeah, I'm going to take you to the new premises, much smaller than the shop that I have now, but I'm really grateful for the opportunity to be able to keep an in-person presence, even on a sort of smaller capacity. And I've been able to sign up to kind of rent this concession area for just a few months so I can see how it goes. So I've kind of signed it's not a lease, it's kind of a membership to the concession area from now until the end of January, and we'll just see how it goes and see whether it's worth continuing on. So I'm taking some stock with me to the shop today, so I'm a bit like a bag lady. I purchased one of these collapsible trolleys. As you can see, I've got a line of opal and got a giant pack on my back. Luckily yarn is not heavy, so yeah, come on, let's go. The premises is right in the centre of Penarth. My previous shop was on the outskirts, so I will take you along and I'll show you the area that I'm going to be able to use for the next few months. So there we go. It's going to be Yarn and Yarn's new home. Ooh. Okay, so here we are, we're inside, and this is going to be the new headquarters of Yarn and Yarns. And as you can see, we have moved a bunch of stuff over. We did that yesterday. And also my Ashford Traditional is coming to live here for a little while because we're going to use that probably as part of a window display. But my job today is a bit squeaky on the floor with my trainers after the rain. I basically have this space here, half of this display cabinet, and I also have another display cabinet here. Meet Percival. I think he's going to move, but he's good company in the meantime. It's a bit dark in here today because of the rain. I don't want to put the lights on because it might encourage people to think that the shop's open. But yeah, so Rowley's, the premises, is actually a jeweller's shop. And as you can see, it's a huge premises. So this is kind of going to be Rowley's, the main part of the shop. And then here is my concession area, and potentially there is room for an other local business or small business. So yes, somewhat exciting times ahead. My goal for today is just to tidy up and get things set up. The Rowley's, the main business who own the premises, are hoping to reopen next week. I'm going to be aiming to be a presence in the shop for a couple of days a week, but I may not start next week when they open, just because this week has been very taxing physically and also emotionally, and there's a lot left to do. We're on Thursday and I've still got a crap ton, am I allowed to say that? Sorry for the swears, of work left to do this week. So I need to push on and get things done, and then I may try and take a day or two off next week, or at least slow down a bit rest up my leg and my back. So yeah, I'm not committing to being here personally in the shop next week, but of course I am committed to making the area that I'm going to be inhabiting look tidy and presentable. Things will probably change display wise over time, but I just want to get what we've got here set up and in a presentable state, so that if customers walk through the door, then it doesn't just look like a jumble sale. As the sort of shop floor area, I do have a small storage area as well. So let me take you into the bowels of the building. My shop floor area, and then coming this way is a little door. It's going to be a bit dark and cramped, I think, in here. Oh no, lights are on. But this is back scenes of a shop. Look at that, isn't that such a fantastic old safe that they've got built in down there. Anyway, this is one of the units from the shop that we've cleared out, and I'll probably be sharing this. I've said that for the purposes of clearing out the shop, I'm happy to kind of donate this shelving unit to Rollies, and I'm going to have half to a third of this to use for extra stock and as a storage area. So fast forward a couple of hours and we've got really basic setup done here in the new shop premises. I do have limited space and my stock's probably going to change fairly quickly, but as you know, things have been a little bit up in the air over the last couple of weeks for me. I haven't been able to move out of my current premises in the way that I would have liked to because of the health issues that I've been having. But anyway, I will show you what we've done, and yeah, that might be a wrap for this video. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out in a minute. So this is my display unit as it is looking right now. So I haven't bought tons and tons of stock here. There are some things that I stock in my current premises that I want to discontinue, and obviously I have also reserved some of my current stock for the website. But I'll take you through it. I've got some Pip Bar Amu, some West Yorkshire spinners. That is going to fill out in the next few days because I'm expecting a new West Yorkshire spinners order. I've got a few pattern books. I need to bring in a few more, I think. I've got some opal yarn, and again, that's going to fill out a bit because I've got an order pending for that. I've got some cotton yarn, a few variegated Stylecraft yarns. This one is some Stylecraft bamboo cotton, and I may not stock that here. I ended up placing an order and they were out of stock of a bunch of colours, so I only ended up with 2. So I bought that here for now because it was just easy to do so, but that might change. I've got some alpaca yarn in there. I've got my Stylecraft special. These 3 cubbies are the DK. My long-term aim is to reduce the number of colours that I stock, but for now I've just bought everything that I have left in stock, and as I say, long-term I'm hoping to reduce that down to 2 cubbies rather than 3. I've got some chunky and I've got some Aran, and then I've got cotton, double knit 4-ply. I've got some baby yarns in those 2, and then just down the bottom at the minute is just storage. So we've got plenty of room to bring some more stock, and as you can see, I've kind of left a couple of filler spaces as well. And then over on this side of the room, at some point over the next few days, a couple of my hanging racks are going to be installed up there, and I'll have some Rowan yarns and also Miranda's hand dyed yarn, and we've got some shelves to go in the display unit, so I'll find bits and pieces to pop in there. Also, I'll have to hang up my needles and hooks. Actually bought those to the shop yet, so they're to come. And then I also have this display unit that I will fill up. I've got some baskets and bits and pieces that I can bring over with me at some point. But we've got the basics done. So yeah, thumbs up for the new premises. We are ready to go whenever we are able to open. Hello again. Fast forward a couple of weeks and we're now fully open and in place. This is the end of my first week. Excuse the random mask hanging around the end of my face here. Here in Wales now we have to wear masks in shops, but there's no one else here, so I figure it's easier for me to talk like this than like this. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you how things are looking. I've still got a couple more things to set up, which will happen next week. But just to round off this little vlog, I thought I'd show you what we look like now. So this is the main sort of cubby area, which you saw me setting up in a little time lapse earlier on. Next to us here, we've got some lovely stock from Ravelry, the shop that we are inside. This is beautiful Melantree Gwent, which is Welsh wool blankets and cushions, which I think look wonderful next to my lovely yarn. There's also some lovely baskets that are part of Ravelry's stock as well. And then coming round, I have started to fill out this area a little bit more. So yesterday I popped up Miranda's lovely hand-dyed yarn. I've got my wool wash, and then I'm filling up my other display cabinet. I've got some needle cases and a little bit of our local Welsh yarn down there. This space here, so I'm going to fill the rest of this side up with my Rowan Valley tweed, and that's on the jobs list for today. And then I'll have this side for hanging needles and accessories. That is Sir Rowley looking dapper in the window. I think once we get a bit chillier, I might have to deck him out in some scarves and stuff. I wonder if I'll get away with that. And then I also have my little part of the centre counter here. So I need to have a think about a little bit more about what's going to go in here. I've got my lovely little display of Christmas yarns. At the moment I've just got some orders that are waiting to be picked up, but I am thinking about offering some fibre and some drop spindle kits, so I may utilise this display cabinet for some baskets with some lovely fibre in, but that's something that I need to put my thinking cap on for the next couple of weeks or so. So yeah, I think we shall call it a end of the vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed the little tour of our new retail space. As always, comment below, let me know what you think. I am really excited to be here because it's somewhere where my lovely local customers can still pop in and say hello and get help with their projects. And yeah, it's just a really exciting new venture. I'm really grateful that the lovely folks at Ravelry's reached out to me and offered me this space. So hopefully we can make it successful alongside the website. So until we get to spend time together again, I hope you get to do some of the things that you enjoy. Great big woolly hugs to you all. Bye for now.